My girlfriends get excited. They say, "Oh, you're having another lesson with Kathy." Yes.
What was the thing you posted? Was it the Royal Lipizan?
Yeah, the Spanish.
I haven't had a chance to look at it. You know, Spanish riding school.
Yeah.
Oh, what was it?
Well, they talked about the horses and the airs above the ground, and they did them in hand.
Have you ever been there?
No.
Yeah, we went to Germany many years ago before Ronnie was born, and I think it must have been July. Yeah, we were there for the 4th of July. And originally, when we figured out the dates we were going and all, the plan was to go to Austria and see the Spanish riding school, and it was like their month of vacation.
Oh.
So once we found that out, we didn't go to Austria. Like, I'm not going to Austria, not seeing this.
Yeah.
But yeah, usually it's the month of August, and France is sort of closed for the month of August.
Oh, and to Spain, Barcelona.
August is kind of the vacation month.
Yeah, it's too hot.
But for some reason, July was that year at the Spanish riding school. I was so disappointed. We'll get over there another time. It's on the bucket list.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be fun to plan a European horse tour with your friends?
Go ride Connemara's in Ireland.
Yeah.
Look at the Camargue ponies in France. Lusitanios in Portugal. Oh yeah, I could have.
And see the Andalusians and...
It was funny, my dad always used to talk about the 2 vacations he always wanted to do. Travel Europe with a culinary idea.
Ooh.
Of course, he could skip Scotland completely if that were the case.
No haggis, huh?
And gardens. Those were his 2 passions. That would have been fun. Yeah, go see all the fabulous gardens all over Europe. Yes, we can avoid haggis. It's funny, I was discussing haggis with my daughter this morning. What is haggis? I'm trying to explain to her why it was created. And,
Why was it created? I don't know.
It's very portable. I mean, you're thinking back before refrigeration.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a natural bacteria, a rennet basically, in sheep intestines and stomachs, which I suppose has properties that prevent things from rotting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you basically, you eat your carcass as much as you can, and all the remaining parts, which would have been, kidneys and livers and stuff,
Yeah.
got stuffed into the sheep's stomach and tied shut, and you got to that one later.
Ah.
And then, of course, it would be cooked, and depending on how big a ceremony it was when you actually got to break this thing open, and there actually was like a ceremony around the opening of the haggis.
Yes.
It's kind of like getting excited about meatloaf.
Oh, trust me, my husband.
On, potatoes for 6 months.
My husband gets excited about meatloaf.
The serving of the haggis is a big deal. Probably had something to do with the fermenting of their ale about the same time.
Oh.
If you're drunk enough, anything could look good.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, that's where that came from. A way of putting all the scraps together and not wasting anything.
Yeah.
I suppose blood pudding probably came from that same thought process.
Yeah. I was thinking about butter today and how hard it was to make butter.
Oh yeah.
The hours of work of churning and how we kind of, just go to the store and buy
the cube and not think about it.
Yeah, eat a whole cube for breakfast practically, and here it would have taken hours and hours, and what a commodity.
Quantity. This
Yeah.
is something we did. Ronnie's 5th grade class had a colonial Christmas party, which when we stood back and looked at it for a moment, realized all the different ways we could send the kids to the nurse. They were shaking cream in little glass baby jars. This is enthusiastic 10-year-old boys. To make butter.
Oh.
In a small amount, it doesn't take that long to do.
Okay.
It's a good way to burn off some energy.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch. We had them sewing buttons onto little green felt cutout Christmas trees, so there were needles involved.
Oh dear.
Scissors. And I got the fun of having them stick whole cloves into oranges.
Oranges.
Now their thumbs are all bruised. And then there were sticks. They were supposed to identify different kinds of greenery. Boys with branches, that's always a good plan.
Yeah, sword fighting.
Making candles. So yeah, let's have the hot wax in the corner. Remarkably, we sent no one to the nurse. There was that moment where I stood next to the teacher and looked around and went, "Do you realize what a recipe for disaster this could be?" But yeah, if you do a small amount, it's manageable. But they didn't do small amounts.
Yeah.
Because, you put the huge pat together. Then what do you do with it if you
Oh, well, and remember at Pomona they used to have the full life-size dairy cow made of butter.
Oh, I never saw that. I must have missed the butter cow.
When
Wow.
they'll do it again, but they had a life-size dairy cow carved out of butter. It's an amazing thing to see. I never missed it.
There's a butter festival back in Iowa. And little Shawn Johnson, the gymnast,
Uh-huh.
when she won her gold medal at the Olympics and came home, and at the fair that year they had a life-size sculpture of, which granted she's 4 feet tall, but still, that's a lot of butter.
Yeah. How's she feel, Kathy?
Better. I mean, to the right, she's actually giving me some bend, which is nice.
I've been doing some massage on her.
Good. She's softer than she was last week.
I've been working on her hyoid.
Good. Good. Well, the warm-up was good, and working a line like that, she is yielding more consistently to the right. This is getting more comfortable with it, so thank you. That's working.
I actually did a video of it.
Nice.
Just because I have friends that are like, what the heck are you
What are
doing?
you doing?
I don't know, but it's fun.
Well, it's a neat thing to try because you're not going to hurt her.
Right.
She isn't going to let you do anything she doesn't like.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And once in a while you hit gold and you watch a nice change and something breaks through. That's a good thing. Yeah, I'm able to keep my hand right here on her wither and she's yielding to it instead of having it over the side. That's much more subtle. Really. Oh, we love Owl City. Happy music. Familiar with any hammered dulcimer players?
Actually, my nephew is into banjo,
Mickey Finn.
and I think he has played a dulcimer, or he may even have one.
There's a fellow named Scott Williams who kind of makes the Ren Fair route.
Uh-huh.
He lives in Laguna. There was a guy named Jim Fury who was from Laguna and used to make them.
Ooh.
We have a couple of his albums. He was a little more traditional kind of folk music done with it, and some good Irish jigs and that sort of thing.
I like that kind of music.
Yeah, it's fun to listen to. Scott Williams does more Renaissance period.
I like that too.
It's beautiful to listen to, which is really funny because we have the little iPod in the kitchen.
Uh-huh.
Because of course the turkeys have to have music 24/7.
Oh,
This is what they've been listening to.
and they gobble to it, don't
Oh,
they?
they just love it. They're happy to look at it.
How's she feel?
Springy.
Springy?
She's a little unstable right now. It was very light and forward. It was a nice transition, and now she's trying to find her balance.
Ah.
That's all right. We'll get there. She's anticipating that we're going to do ever so much more, I think.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
She just let go.
She's like, oh.
It's almost like she thinks you're going to ask her to do the CANTER.
Or big trot, or something more animated. What I really want is round and soft. Really?
Yeah, round and soft, Western dressage type.
Soft and subtle. He's very concerned when we make corners. There must be something else coming up.
Well, it's probably from the lunge work.